I'm Emma Turton. I'm a medical intuitive and the founder and creator of Medical Intuition School. And today I want to speak about immunity. Immunity is an inside job. And what do I mean by this? So the whole world is crying out right now, and I'm seeing it in the media, I'm seeing it in social media, hearing it in conversations, that everyone is looking for a solution to COVID-19 or the coronavirus as it's more commonly known. And people are looking for the answer. They're looking for a vaccine. They're looking for a cure. They're looking for a solution to this world pandemic that has really changed our lives probably forever. And so I want to speak today to remind you that immunity is an inside job. We can seek these things outside of ourselves, yes. However, that is you handing over your power. I feel very deeply about this, that when we seek immunity from an outside source, that we are handing over our power. We are forgetting that immunity is an inside job first, before it is anything else. You have the power within you to boost your immunity, to be immune to other things, to all kinds of things within your life. You have the power to boost your immunity from within first. And if we don't exercise that power, if we simply hand over that responsibility to an outside source so that we rely solely on a vaccine, rely solely on getting a cure for a virus, then we are really stepping away from who we are. As a divine being, you have the power to boost your own immunity from within. And we can use both science and spirituality to do that. So, food can change our immunity. What we eat, how we treat our body, the television programs we immerse ourselves in, the social media we allow ourselves to be infiltrated by, the news that we might be watching, with bated breath to hear the latest numbers or the latest statements from our leaders. All of that immunity. Fear lowers your immunity. Sitting in anxiety lowers your immunity. Immersing yourself in darkness lowers your immunity. So if you are watching things on Netflix that you find deeply disturbing but you can't get enough of, that's because you're going into the tunnel you're being invited to by the media. So who do you think creates Netflix? It is completely orchestrated. I don't have anything against Netflix specifically, but when you look at TV programming, it is created specifically to guide you into a specific place. It is there to curate the world around you so that you believe certain things. So begin to look at it with that view, with that filter in mind, that perhaps the things you are being shown, the things you might be becoming addicted to, the things you might be going down the tunnel of binge watching, are things that are designed to keep you in a particular state. That particular state is one of needing our leaders. That particular state is one of needing external control. That is one of needing external validation, external solutions to this problem. When you have the solutions within you, you have the solutions within you. Immunity is an inside job, and I invite you to come back within yourself so that you can start to boost your own immunity from within. And how can you do that? So the first thing you can do is get off the TV. You might not want to hear that. By all means, keep watching my video on Facebook, but start to curate your feed on Facebook. Start to unfollow people who are inciting fear. Start to unfollow people who are doing nothing but building up conspiracy theories. Start to unfollow the news reports, because you know what? It's not helping your state of mind anyway. Yes, absolutely do what you need to do to keep yourself safe and your loved ones safe, and staying within and looking after your family and your neighbors. But start to choose more mindfully what you allow into your psyche, what you allow into your mental, physical, and emotional environment. So begin to choose with intention what you feed yourself with, both physically, visually, and mentally. Start to choose what you watch. Start to choose what you read. Start to choose who you spend time talking to. Start to choose how you would like to be living each day. Would you like to be living it in fear, or would you actually like to be living it feeling nourished, your cup full and overflowing from within? Because when we live in that state of fullness and overflowing from within, then we are more immune to things outside of us, because our immune system is designed to function incredibly efficiently. It's designed to function very, very well. And so it knows what to do if we give it what it needs. So I invite you to start to boost your immunity using your vibration. So do the things that raise your vibration. When I talk about vibration, I'm not being mysterious. What I mean is things that make you feel good. And that means things that make you feel radiant, feel alive, feel happy, intimacy with a loved one. Go outside, stand in the sun, sit in the sun, roll around on the grass if you've got grass near you that's safe to roll around on. Go outside, put your hands in the soil. Go somewhere near water if you can. If you're allowed to go out, do that. If you can't, then surround yourself with images of the ocean, images of the river, images of beautiful naturescapes. Surround yourself with that. Watch documentaries that put you in nature. Do whatever you can to take yourself out of the feeling of being trapped or caged or immersed in a world of fear and hatred and anxiety, which is what we often go into. And we love to hide in that stuff. We love to. And, you know, I'm guilty of this too. We love to immerse ourselves in things and not get enough of the things that make us feel mediocre or feel more anxious about the world. We love the unknown. We love the darkness, and we're drawn to it. We're drawn to it very powerfully, and we do that usually through watching certain things on TV. So I invite you now to start to immerse yourself in beauty, immerse yourself in nature. Start to eat foods that are more close to nature. Start to nourish yourself in ways perhaps you haven't before. You've got all the time in the world to start researching these things. And there's some beautiful programs out there as well that you can start to nourish yourself from within. And, you know, I've got recipes on my website if you need them for really deeply nourishing bread, really deeply nourishing biscuits and sweets and meals as well. And there's plenty more. But I invite you to start to really become aware of the environment around you, because it is decreasing your immunity, and immunity comes from within. So realize that, notice that you don't need anything outside of you to boost your immunity, even if you have a pre-existing condition. So you can boost your immunity from within using nutrition, using vibration, and using, you know, meditation practices, using things that take you back into the present moment, into mindfulness, that have you feeling love and compassion and kindness for others, that have you feeling surrounded by beauty. Because when we do those things, we boost our own immunity from within. We have that power. You have that power. So I invite you to get back into that. Feel free to post any questions. I can't see any questions in the new format for Facebook Live at the moment. But if you do, post them in the comments. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. And you may have noticed in this, in the text of this video as well, that Activate Your Inner Healer, my 12-week online immersion, is coming next month. Now is the time to enroll if you are interested and have been waiting for this. So I invite you to get on a call with me and you can have a chat about that. There's some of the information in there. But this is a beautiful, deeply nurturing and supportive program to take you from hiding and in pain and anxiety and fear to shining with vitality at the end of the 12 weeks, and using medical intuition as your compass for life from that point forwards, with as a tool that you can come back to and repeat and use no matter what life throws at you, no matter what symptoms your body might come up with, and to learn how to heal from within throughout that process. So feel free to pop any questions you have in the comments. And I am happy to keep this conversation going around immunity, because it's something I think that is misunderstood in our world. Our immune system is not the defensive army we've been led to believe. It is very well designed. It knows what it's doing. So we need to just support it to do what it needs to do, and it will support us back. That's how it works. So I hope you have a beautiful day where you are, that you are safe and that you are well. And I look forward to keeping this conversation going. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thanks for joining me.